What is up, everyone? Hope you guys had a decent day yesterday. Hope you guys slept well. You can see I kind of just have this buy stop limit order here because I do see an opportunity, and this is pre-market. What time is it? It's like 23 minutes before market opens, but I saw an opportunity. So I'm just gonna be waiting for this kind of candle to be closed and see what kind of happens. I'm just gonna be lowering it a little bit. See if it tries to respect this area in here. Yeah, so right where I have the buy stop limit order is where price should go up to if this following candle closes. But you gotta remember, it is pre-market, so price isn't gonna be moving like too crazy. Yeah, this song is not really doing it for me. Kind of slow. Yeah, I think we also had some data coming out at 5:30. It wasn't anything big. And I think there might be more coming out at 7. Let me double check. Um, 5:30. Apparently there's something at 6:15. It's interesting. Probably won't be anything too big. It says industrial production. There's actually more. 6:15. There's like 4 other ones as well. And then at 7, there's some data being released at 7. I don't really think the data at 6:15 is gonna really move the market too much, because the one at 5:30 barely moved. I think the one at 5:30 was a little bit more, I guess, heavier in weight in terms of like moving the market. If we do bounce, this is the exact area I would hope for a bounce. Yeah. Okay, I'm not too sure if we'll get that tiny bounce. 15-minute kind of looks a little weak. But we are at this POC, so who knows? We could bounce or we could just go down. Just have to see. Yeah, and if this forming candle is an up close candle, I do like the chances of it going a little bit higher, because we can just see that there's positive delta here, negative or down close candle here, and if this is followed by an up close candle, I feel confident that we will push up a little bit, like it happens right here. Look, down close, positive delta, up close, positive delta, and we push up another 12-ish, 13 points. And it also happened right here as well. You can see down close, positive delta, followed by up close, with relatively decent order flow. You can tell by the 1 and then tell by this 0.96. And if we break these lows right here, then I will close my buy stop order. And you see, data apparently was released like a minute ago, but nothing happened. Yeah, the data that typically comes out at 6:15, it's really nothing too decent. yeah, market's just pre-market, moving slow. Nothing out of the ordinary. Pushing down. 5. Yeah, and the reason why I'm able to move it kind of quickly is because I have like a data box kind of out and about. So it's pretty much just this, where I can see the high, the low, and such of the, like, any candle. So I just kind of look at the low of this forming candle, which is at 24,595, and then I kind of just go 35 ticks above that, because since we're on a 34 range, if I were to put it exactly at 34, then it would be like right at the top. Well, yeah, it would be like right at the top. But sometimes price not like may close there, or like you'll get filled a little early or something. I don't know. So there's sometimes like a little bit of a discrepancy there, I guess, if that's the right word to use. So I just do like another tick above just to make sure. And this amounts to like 8.5 points. So I'll just do like some quick maths from this low. I'll do like, all right, what's the low, which is at 595, plus 10, which would be at 605. I just do like -1, which would be just like at 604. And I'll do like, I'll do another tick down, just for a tiny bit better entry. But I just do that quick maths in my head. Let's see if we get filled here. Yeah, you see, it went up straight to 90 to 603.
Order submitted.
And then it, sorry, I got a little distracted since I got the order fill. But yeah, it just went right up to like literally right up here. I guess I could have put it one tick lower. Never mind. Just ignore me, honestly. It's fine. So now we just wait and see. Market opens in about 8-9 minutes. So now we just have to wait and see what is happening. I would say this is definitely like a premature entry. Because right now we're kind of just in the 233R retracement area for the longs, and typically I do like to look at the 55 to make sure it's a valid entry. And the 55 was moving around doing some stuff. So then I decided to go onto one time frame lower, onto the 34, just to kind of see if I can try to get an early entry. If this doesn't work, then I think I'm gonna be done trying to get like earlier entries. Yeah, because like yesterday we kind of had the same setup as well. I got an early entry, but I ended up like closing my position early because I just didn't like how the higher time frame was moving. Yeah, and the reason why I want to try to be getting these early entries is because instead of just doing one trade, I'll be able to get 2 trades in if the higher time frame does what it should be doing. If I can just get a little bit more of a push up, then I'll probably move to break even. What's the highest it went? It got up to 608.25, so 4.25 points. It went up. Yeah, I needed like another point or two. Just a little bit more of a push. I would like to see it hit, I would say closer to like 6 points before I move to break even. Because I typically do say 5 to 7 points, move to break even. But 6 points is right in that sweet spot. But we did go up 5.5 points already. Oh, whoa. 6095. All right, let's see. Market opens in about 5 minutes. Yeah, I honestly would have liked to see this high broken as well, but I guess market didn't want to. One thing that is a little sus about this trade though, is if we look at the 55, we've kind of just been consolidating in this area, which is, I would say, not ideal. If I really wanted to, I could probably move my stop loss up to here, so maybe another 4 points higher. 3 to 4 points higher, but I feel like since it's relatively close to the low of like the entire like the low of inside the retracement zone, I feel like it's not really worth it. Alright, let's see if we can sustain this push-up. What I'm thinking might happen is, or what I would hope to happen is, right at kind of market open, so it's in 2 minutes, we kind of just get that quick push-up. But market is looking a little bit weaker, not gonna lie. Yeah, we look at that 15-minute candle, look, it looks pretty weak. Yeah, and if this is a loss, then again, I'm done trying to enter early. Oh. Probably gonna get stopped out right here. Market opens up in like a minute, less than a minute. Alright, like in 10 seconds, more like it. If it just bounces here, that'd be amazing. I would like to see this forming candle be an up close for sure. Well, I think we might get stopped out right here.
Stop filled.
Yeah. It had me for a sec. I thought we were about to push up. It had me for a quick sec, but it is what it is, you know? All right, let's see what else, if market provides another opportunity. Yeah, so I think I'm done trying to enter early. For now, I'm just gonna stick with the 144 with the 33, or the 144R with the 34, and then the 233 with the 55, and 377 with the 89. Okay, we did retrace back into a 144 area. The retracement zone, I would like to see it push down right here without breaking this high. I would like to see this forming candle be a down close. All right, nice. Price touched in here. I would like to see this candle close down. If it closes down, I'm in.
Order submitted.
Stop just above this high. See if we can break this low. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I definitely feel more confident about this. Break even.
Target filled.
Nice. Where do we get filled at? Here. Yeah, that was a textbook. My textbook play. Yeah, and you see, if I took my textbook play, then we wouldn't have gotten stopped out. I do think we will push a little bit lower, at least another 10 points. But I would like to see a bit of a retracement first. Yeah, we could definitely go down up until like this area. This area is where I guess yesterday's kind of consolidation. Yesterday was brutal, dude. It was just moving so slow. Oh, I guess we're also testing the value area low. Yeah, and when I entered before, I definitely should have been more wary because I had this supply zone drawn out up here. But it's alright. Might enter short. I'm tempted to enter short, but I don't know. If you don't know, don't go. Oh yeah. Oh, I do think we are actually in the 377. Yeah. Yeah, we're in the 377 zone area, so it would be good to look at the 89R and see if we can see any bounce on there. If we can see any bounce or any like our strat on the 89R, then definitely in for 20 points. So I do think it will go like another 10 points below this low. So it'll touch like 50, I believe. If this is a down close, then I'll probably enter.
Order submitted.
I'm gonna have my stop be up here. Would like to see just a break below this low. Nice. A little tiny bit more of a push down. Break even.
Stop filled.
Alright, we got stopped at a break even. Yeah, the reason why I like this one is because it was just the same trade setup. Pullback. I would have liked it better if it was in this, if it hit this retracement area, but it was fairly close. Oh, now it's probably just gonna end up going down. Yeah, you see, I knew I wanted to go in short. It was like around 73 area. Definitely would have gotten my target already, but I'd rather be safe than sorry, you know? And my 56, yeah, and my, or 65.5. This low is at 55, yeah. So we would have gotten our profit target just right here at these lows. Yeah, we can also see that this down close candle had positive delta. This down close candle had negative delta. And sometimes what I have done in the past is whenever this happens, I kind of just draw a box and see where it closes outside first. And you can see it kind of close to the downside. So my bias would be more to the short side as long as this high isn't really like broken or closed above. So I would just like look for a potential entry and enter. But it's not how I'm trading right now. Also, another good signal for like a potential reversal is you can see that there's this down close candle with relatively strong order flow, and that delta is like extremely bearish, but then it's followed by an up close candle with it's okay delta, but it's like a decent signal that price can start to reverse up. I would say definitely on the large time frames. On the smaller time frames, it's a little bit sus. But on the larger time frames, definitely something to look at. And then right here as well, down close candle with positive delta, up close candle, positive delta. And we can see that since right here, strong negative delta, but then followed by a bullish move, price came back to here, to this high. Right here has strong bullish order flow, had a potential delta trap right here. So people would want to be going shorts, but delta says otherwise. So I wouldn't be surprised if we just kind of keep pushing up a little bit. Don't mind me looking at the 21. Yeah, I was gonna say, this wouldn't be a bad spot to enter. But it's too late now, it's already gone down. Yeah, so you see, I told you around this area at like 74, 75, that I have a really good feeling that we would go down to see like the 550 area. So that's like 25 points, and you can see we kind of just touched it right now. I feel like it's pretty easy to kind of get a feel for the market and what it might want to do, but the execution, it's a whole different ball game, for sure. I'm gonna change one of my indicators to on each tick. So the indicator I just switched on each tick is the numbers that you see on top and below each candle bar, which just kind of tells me relative like strength or weakness of the order flow within the bar. It's just an indicator that I made. It's nothing like special, Everyone has access to these numbers. All right, I guess I do pay like a monthly subscription for the order flow, the delta numbers that you see at the bottom, and with it you kind of get the volume profile, as well as a couple other stuff. I forget what it was. Oh, the VWAP. So if you're someone who likes to view up, that would be good for you. I need to go back and review my trades. The reason why I say that is I've just been thinking, instead of doing these 10 points, I might be able to go for like close to 40. The reason why I say that is this was the down close candle that we had that entry on. The entry short, where was it? Entry short right here, I think. Yeah, the entry short right here, stop above here, and then you kind of just wait for this 144 candle to be formed. As soon as it's formed, which I think occurred like right down here, then you can either, take some profit, or you can wait till price hits 50% of that newly formed candle. And that newly formed candle would be just the following candle with the 0.79 on top. So we just see what 50% of that is, and you can see it kind of just, it was 2 ticks away from touching the 50% level. So, that could be another option as well, but that would require more, a little bit of backtest. But I don't think I would want to, I'm honestly fine just getting my 10 points and calling it a day until, I start to build the account more. Then once I build the account, I will, I could target those farther distances with like some runners or something. But I don't know how I feel about just leaving runners. I kind of like just having it being right or wrong, or just having it at break even. Yeah, but if I were to move it at break even, I would probably have to wait till like 10 points at least, like down here, touch 10 points, and then I would have been able to put at break even right here for the almost 40-point gain. It went down to 545. I entered at 583. Yeah, almost 40 points. We are kind of nearing this demand zone, and all of this kind of consolidation and stuff. Yeah, yesterday was brutal. It was so slow. I really hope today. Whoa, what happened there? Whoa. Alright, I guess that I'm gonna no longer pay any attention to that 377 because we're kind of, if you look at the 377, we're kind of about to break this low. And we've just been uptrending. So I don't know, going long's a little sus for me right now. We did take that 1L as well in the beginning. Yeah, we're pretty close to the low of the day. Once we break this, yeah, I'm definitely not interested in trying to go long on the highest time frame I use. I'm just kind of checking something. So no, not this entry over here, but this entry, yeah. Because right now market's not really doing too much, so I just got curious about something. I kind of wanted to see what this area looks like on the 21 range, which is just a time frame lower. So we have this. I'll draw like a little box. So here. So what I may do as well is, we can see that this is the box that, it's the same box that was I just drew on the 34. You can see we're able to close out of it on the 21 as well as the 34 right here. And we do retrace back up, and when we retrace back up and come back down, I was able to enter at like 83.75. But if we look on the 21, I could have gotten an entry at 88, so like almost 5 points higher. But if I did get an entry at 88, I would have gotten stopped out right here for sure, or a break even. Something to think about. And then my other entry right here, let's see. So now, this is the area. Yeah, I could have entered right here. 68, I entered where? 65, that's not too big of a difference. This is the one where I got stopped out of break even. Yeah, my stop out at break even would have actually ended up being a dub, but you know, it's whatever. I would say market's moving a little bit better than the past few days, but nothing like what I've seen before in the past. Yeah, there was this 1 week in April, I think it was like the week of like the 7th or somewhere around there. And look, we broke the low of the day, so I'm no longer interested in the 377 long that we were kind of eyeing up for the tiniest bit. Not really, but we had the idea on the back. So yeah, anyways, in April, it was like the most volatile week I think ever recorded. Actually though, I think there was one day where the Nasdaq moves like almost 1,000 points, which is insane. Absolutely insane. It's crazy. It's just funny how we just break the low of the day by like one tick, and then we have like a bounce. But that's if this bounce holds. We do have that data that's being released in like a minute. Honestly, I think it'd probably be smart if I try to make if I try to do some coding and pretty much have it where if I'm 5 points in profit, my stop loss is immediately brought to break even. That wouldn't be too bad. But I don't know. I had my tiny phase of coding for like a few months. At least coding within NinjaTrader, so NinjaScript. I think they use like C#. I wouldn't say it's nothing too hard. Especially if you can use it with the help of like AI, they'll definitely help you out a lot, for sure. But yeah, that could be something that I could do pretty decently. I have tried coding like strats before as well. Not this specific strategy, but other strategies. Because I was trying to just have my trading be automated for a little bit, but I think I just wanted to kind of just look at the charts a little bit more before I truly decide I'm like, all right, here you go, YOLO, before I buy like another evaluation and just have the bot just try to pass it with that automated strat. Yeah, so far it's respecting this demand zone I have. So like now we are in an area where I wouldn't mind going long, just as long as I see like the setup. Yeah, I might have a tough time kind of just trying to get through here. I think there was just some data released, but it doesn't seem like it moved much. At least at 7. Yeah, it definitely did not move much. That hourly candle probably looks pretty decent though. Yeah, looks decent. I remember yesterday morning I saw this candle and I was like, yeah, that candle looks decent. So I was definitely interested in the longs. Based off this hourly candle, I would like to probably see some shorts, but that's if we break this new low, because you can see like this hourly candle had a decent push up, but the high was not broken, and it kind of just pushed down. Yeah, we're not doing anything right now. Oh my god, the 55 just looks horrendous. Look at all this consolidation that's been occurring. This is market open. No. Psych. This is market open. This is where I try to enter long, but it was just not, it was just not for me. It was not going in my favor. And we have the tiny push down, followed by more consolidation. The tiniest push down, consolidation. Tiniest push down, major consolidation right here. It's been that's crazy. I don't even know what to say about that. It's been in this area for almost 20 minutes. Solid 15 minutes, but has not been doing anything. So I'm saying the market recently has just been, I don't know, been doing some crazy stuff. But crazy stuff as in like very boring stuff. Getting a little bit more of a push up, but nothing major yet. Right now I'm just kind of reviewing some trades from yesterday. We're getting some movement to the upside. Not enough yet though. But if we look at this 144, you can see that we have some decent negative delta, but we are pushing up as of right now. So if this push up holds with this negative delta, honestly, we might push up a little bit. Yeah, nothing's really happening, so I'll be right back. Yeah, market's still not doing anything. Maybe hopefully now it does seem to be like moving a little bit more, but hopefully we can just sustain this movement consistently, you know? Oh no, oops. I accidentally put on one of my other charts, I just put the 21 range but volumetric, so it looks like this. So you see all these lines kind of drawn out. It takes up a lot of like power from the computer. So I try not to have those lines up for the tiny time frames. Like I don't have it on here. I mean, I have it in my indicators. It's called POC lines volumetric. But it just takes up kind of a lot of data. But also it makes the charts a little bit more messy as well. Okay, now we're in areas of interest. So let's see. I would like price to come back down a little bit more. You can see we're fairly close to this retracement area. Excuse me. So let's see if we get that set up here. But I think what I would prefer to happen is we retrace down to here. Oh, like kind of like that. And then we get my setup to the upside. I don't really want to see it to the downside because we are coming from this demand zone. Okay, so now since we broke this low, I'm not gonna look for short entries. I'm only gonna look for long entries right now. I would like to see my entry occur. So like here, I would like to see it pull back, like a retracement back. It just has to be like just one down close candle. Just need a little bit more of a push down. Need to push down to 46, down to here. Once we get to here, it'll be a down close candle. Yeah, look at that consolidation on the 5 minute. I don't think we're gonna get that entry. Yeah. I think we could definitely push up to 70s if this holds. If this is a down close candle, I'm not really that interested in it anymore. You can see that the point of control switched from being up here to now is down here. Yeah, I think we could definitely go to this low volume node area, which is at 70. I'm just kind of hovering over that buy. Because if we close above here, we'll also close on the 55. And it does look like a decent area to kind of go long. It's not exactly my strat per se. I also would prefer longs based off the 144. You can see that I kind of got like an arrow printed here, and it's just signaling that there could be a potential delta reversal, or not delta reversal, but delta trap up close with negative delta, and we touched a untouched point of control, so a virgin point of control or a VPOC, and the point of control of this candle is also below the open and the close. Point of control is right here, open, close. So it gives me a little bit more confidence that we could push up, but seeing how this 34R is kind of doing, I don't know how much confidence it gives me. And we did actually finally touch this retracement zone for the for one of the down close 144 candles. So I'm interested to see how that will hold up. We also got to remember about that 1 hour, the hourly candle as well. The hourly candle looks pretty bearish, and we did break the low of this hourly candle. Oops. Yeah, you can see we broke the low of this hourly candle by like a few points. Price came up to this tiny high volume node, started to reject a little bit. So, I wouldn't maybe be too surprised if price just wanted to kind of retrace back down towards the previous day point of control, which is down here. I think it'd first have to touch, it kind of already did. I was gonna say first touch this high volume node, but it kind of already did. I would like to see an up close candle here. We are below the VWAP and below the 233. But the only thing is we're kind of at this demand zone area. Yeah, just a little bit more of a push up. I need to get to 750. Here's where it'll be an up close candle. So I think what I'm gonna look for is we get an up close candle that occurs before this break of the low, or we get this break of the low, then we have a push up. This low is what? At 534.5, and this low 535. Okay, so right now I am looking more into the shorts. That's just because my setup shows more potential short opportunity than the long. Okay, let's see if we can get, if this form of candle is a down close candle. If it is a down close candle, I am moving my bias to shorts, unless I see something occur like down here for the up close scenario. If we break this high and close and have a confirmed breakout, that might also challenge me, and I might have to be a little bit more bullish, or at least cautious with the shorts. You know, the market shows signs of relative decent volatility for like a split second, and then it goes back to the consolidation. Or not even consolidation, but I guess it is consolidation on smaller time frames, but I mean it's just not being volatile. Just moves very slow. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna look for the shorts anymore because we broke this low on this candle and no confirmed breakouts to the downside. We might get one to the upside here. I'm tempted to kind of just go long, have my stop be below here, What's that? Okay, love. What was this low? Low 42.5. It's pretty close. I'm so tempted to just go long. Okay, love. Yeah. We can come back down a little bit.
Order
I'm
submitted.
gonna go long right there. Stop below this low. See if we can get that decent push up. Yep. Okay, I'm gonna break even. Alright, let's see if we can just get a little bit more of a push up before getting stopped out. Stopped out. Ooh. It's moving decent. Might move my stop just a little bit higher. Oh, brother, we're one tick away. and I'll place my stop below this low, I guess. And
Target filled.
target failed. Nice. Oh, nice. We just got filled out before we would have gotten stopped out. Nice. Let's see. Are we gonna break this low? Is the real question. Yeah, we broke the low. Wow, that was a good exit. I would like to just try to get one more trade in. If the opportunity presents itself. Yeah, I mean, So I see the setup on the 55, but the 55, I'm trying to correlate with the 233, but I see it on the 144. So the question is, do I want to attempt? I mean, I guess it's also here on the 34, but it's just not clean. And I was saying yesterday how I'm not a big fan. So we can see that the high and the low, it like wicked below, but then had a push up. We're also like in a demand zone as well. But that 1 hour candle, it looks pretty decent. So if we get a down close, I think I will enter for a short. and then probably just try to get a break to the lows. What's this high at? It's at 38.75. Okay, so we need to get to like 30, like pretty much 40, or no, 40, 30 at 5:30. So right down here is pretty much where it needs to go. And I think now I'm okay kind of shorting into this demand zone because we've already been in here for quite some time. You see on the 30, or on the 55, we kind of just been in here a while and we haven't really bounced up too much. Like there wasn't, from the start of this, it's at 535 and we've only gone up only 25 points from the high, or I guess from the start of the demand zone. And if, like, for me, if a demand or a supply zone is good, I kind of want it to just bounce fairly quickly. And then also, we touched the demand zone and then kind of bounced up a little bit. Like, touched the demand zone first, made a lows, bounced up a little bit, then made a new low, so we could definitely be making lower lows. Market doesn't know what to do. I might just put a sell limit, or a sell stop order down here.
Order submitted.
And then we'll try to target these lows just for a quick scalp, quick snipe.
Order submitted.
And we're in. Stop is going to be above this high. Okay, I did see like it kind of move relatively quick in here. So hopefully we get that continued push to the downside. For me to feel even more confident, we need to get down to the 525 level. Because at that 525 level is when the 144R will close. Now this is the worst part, just being patient. Yeah, I would say this is the area where I would like to see price start to go down. Remember that hourly candle is pretty good. 15-minute candle looks pretty bearish as well. This 5-minute candle, it's interesting. We broke we broke this high and this low, but we were not able to close above this high. It was like 3 ticks away from closing above here. And the way market's been moving, we're just gonna be waiting for a while. So in order for this candle to be a down close candle, it's gotta close one tick lower. But if it goes one tick higher, then it might be an up close. Put my one indicator on. Delta percent indicator on each tick. I'm tempted to close out my position, honestly. Yeah, because yeah, the reason why I'm tempted to kind of close out, because we're able to close above here on this candle. Price came back into the zone, respected it. I would just like to see at least one down close candle on the 34. Okay. Nice, we're able to get at least one down close candle. Happened in a decent area. I would like price to also reach the 36 area. If we can reach this 36 area, I think we should be fine. Just need a couple more points. Yeah, a couple more points here to the downside. if we can break this 5-minute low, so like if we break, what is it, the low, 36.50? Yeah, so if we can break that 36.50, I think we should be fine. Let's see how the 15-minute candle is starting to form. 15-minute candle is I would say. It is looking a little bit weaker. I would ideally like this close with 15-minute candle to close below the open of the previous candle. All right, we reached the 36 area, so I do feel a little bit more confident. So I think we did break that 5-minute low. The thing is, can we hold that 5-minute low and close below it? If we close below it, then we should be fine. Candle closes in about 2 minutes. Or 1.5 minutes it closes in. So now that 5-minute candle is not looking as bearish as I kind of hoped. We have a little over 30 seconds till the candle closes. If this forming candle is able to close below this low, I definitely feel good about it. 5-minute candle looks decent. Wasn't able to close below this previous candle low. This open candle was at 538. The close, it was able to close one tick below, so that is good. Yeah, I may have definitely entered like prematurely, for sure, but I do think we will end up coming down. I think like we'll probably see this peak around here. I think we'll go to like 512. I do ultimately think we will probably end up testing this point of control. So I could move my profit target a little bit, but I'm not going to. What was this low? 24.75. It's about 5 points. I want to say the 6 points before I move to break even. Yeah, we also did get a confirmed breakout close below this low, so I do like that.
Target filled.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool. All right, so we are green for the day. I definitely entered a little bit prematurely there, but I just stuck with my conviction. We were, I guess, down like about 20 points. My stop loss was about 30. So, it's a little bit always, I guess, a little nerve-wracking, but if you stick true to yourself, stick true to your strat, you'll be fine. Like, I'm telling you, you will be fine. And I do think we will probably end up going a little bit lower, at least to like 512, according to the volume profile. And we might have like some sort of a bounce here around 500. Yeah, you see it's going down more now. So I could have just had my stop at break even right here, but as I said before, I'd rather just take my gains and just walk for the day. Yeah, I just want to see it hit that 512 before I log off, just to know that I was kind of right. The low so far is at 13.5, the low 13. Yeah, and you can tell these, what is this, like orange? These orange down close candles show that it's decent momentum to the downside. And yeah, you can see we got right at that 12 mark. Yeah, so I definitely just entered prematurely, but besides that, we ended the day green, which it's always a plus. And I guess it is what it is, I can't do anything about the losses that he took. Probably shouldn't have taken that first trade, to be honest. But you live and you learn. So with that being said, peace out, everyone. Have a good day of trading. Don't overtrade. Stick to your strat. Peace out.